You almost lost me, dude. I saw it all happen right behind me, dude. Yeah, man, he's dead. You know what's that?
24-year-old Tyrell Kaznelin or T-Sav. He makes music with up-and-coming artist from Surrey and talks about his rough life. Now he's more known for being the famous Brothers Keepers hitman who executed Randy Kang and Jagber Molly. Tyrell is being charged with 2 murders and attempted murders. The details of these 2 hits are gruesome, but to understand how this all took place and T-Sav's story, you have to go deeper into Tyrell's life. Tyrell was born 1998 in Surrey, BC. Whalley, one of the tougher areas in Surrey, mostly full of junkies. Tyrell would live with 5 of his siblings and his single mother. When he was growing up, he did not have a father figure. This would result into Tyrell joining the Brothers Keepers because his mother couldn't pay the bills. Tyrell started off working for Daniel Gruel and High Names in the Brothers Keepers. This job was selling heroin on the streets of Surrey. The young T-Sav was hypnotized by the gang life. T-Sav was climbing the ranks of Brothers Keepers, and around this time his cousin would get locked up. After Gigi's death, T-Sav would turn into a hitman, but before Gigi died it's known he did a hit when he was only 16. Older guys made him do the dirty work for them. Later on the years, T-Sav would start rapping and creating music about his life and paying respects to dead Brothers Keepers leader Gigi. A rivalry started in the Brothers Keepers, when 3 brothers left BK and made the Bebo gang or Blood in Blood Out. It's unsure why they left, but this would cause a rivalry, and Randy Kang, one of the brothers who left, would put a hit on Gigi which would take Gigi's life. This caused anger in T-Sav, and this would lead into T-Sav killing Randy Kang and getting revenge for Gigi.
550 Fern Street.
Gang.
Okay, apartment 2502.
2502.
Okay, reporting a gunshot wound, deceased patient.
Hi, okay, so what's happening?
I just going to check up on my brother and found out.
Tell that he's what?
Shot.
He's been shot. Okay. Anybody else, anything else apart from you?
No.
Okay, is there a gun there at all?
No, there isn't.
Okay, is he cold or anything like that? What's your brother's name?
The girl.
On the night of October 27, 2017, T-Sav tricked Randy Kang, Gary Kang, and an associate Camilo Alonso to come to Bolivar Park in Surrey. T-Sav and another man named Rohit Kumar saw Randy, Gary and Camilo. Right when they saw them, they opened fire. Gary Kang, or the leader of Bebo gang, got wounded. Gary ran into the bushes and survived, while Camilo Alonso hid in the bushes, but Randy Kang, the guy who killed Gigi, was not getting it that easy. T-Sav shot him in the back multiple times, then walked up to him and executed him by shooting him straight in the head. After the crime, the vehicles were found burned out. T-Sav and the associates went to a Whalley condo after the killing. A man who was a former friend of T-Sav, who is now testifying against them, goes by the name AB. He was present on the night of the Kang murder and said that T-Sav and Rohit felt paranoid after the murder. They were talking in the condo. He also said T-Sav was paid 100K to do the hit. Investigators found new info that 3 weeks before that, T-Sav and Brothers Keepers associates attended the Kang Thanksgiving party. There was a 3-week plot to kill the Kangs, and all men involved in the murder were present in the Kang's home. The second murder T-Sav is being charged with is the murder of Jagber Molly, who was a mistaken victim, but he is not innocent and has connections to the UN gang. In the late afternoon of November 12, 2018, Jagber was driving on Ross Road and talking to a friend on the phone when he was hit from the back of his car. Jagber got out of his Volkswagen Jetta with insurance papers and his keys. This would be his biggest mistake. When he got out, he would be ambushed by T-Sav and Jagber would die on the scene. When police got there, the insurance papers and keys were next to his body.
Although Jagber Mali's relatives say he had no criminal past, no criminal ties, police say his shooting was not random. Friends and relatives of Jagber Mali gather to mourn at his Abbotsford home. Criminology and hope to become a corrections officer, telling Global News he was on his way to class at the University of the Fraser Valley Monday afternoon when he was shot and killed. And is linked to the ongoing gang conflict. It's the second fatal shooting in Abbotsford in less than a month. On October 18th, a man was targeted outside a bank on South Fraser Way. Residents growing increasingly frustrated with the brazen violence.
T-Sav told the former friend that he was supposed to kill Mali's brothers Amrit Mali for 30k but killed him instead, but it's unsure if he was paid or if he was paid half because he killed the wrong guy. The judge expects this trial to last 77 days and it is not looking good for Tyrell because his fingerprints have been connected to the Jagber murder and his former friend is going to testify on him. This situation is not looking good for T-Sav as he could face life in prison with no chance of parole, and it looks like he cannot beat this murder case due to the evidence against him. A young kid who grew up in poverty resulting into joining a gang to help his family survive over the years, turning into a killer, wasting his life for a beef he was just brought into.